Reunion cannot happen before inner union. Reunion cannot happen before inner union. Wait. There are times when you feel like you are okay, you no longer feel this person. Maybe you feel like this in the morning and in the afternoon. Again, you feel that thirst in you, the desire. So emotions are changing. Emotions are swinging. And there are times when you try to keep yourself busy, all of a suddenly again your thoughts are back to this person. Obviously, you've watched many videos where they say, stop thinking about divine masculine. Focus into yourself, focus into yourself, focus into the inner you. And the more you try that, the more you find yourself thinking about this person. And it's not easy. There's something that I want to share with you, how the mind works and operates. Every time you try to resist something, it's going to persist. Not just the mind, but this is how nature operates. When you are looking for something, that thing is going to be difficult to be seen. Sometimes it may happen that the thing you are looking for is even within your hand, or maybe your pocket. You've turned things upside down in the house, only to realize that what you've been looking for is within your pocket. What happens when you are looking for something so desperately? You've put that thing on pedestal, and life is trying to teach you to be calm. Sometimes you may be looking for something and you've tried, you've checked all the places until you even forget about it. You are thinking of buying the new one. One day, without even thinking about it, then you find this thing was not even in the places where you went looking for the same thing. So every time you are looking for something desperately, you are unbalanced. You lose yourself. Twin Flame Journey is teaching you to be you, to remember yourself, to focus everything into yourself. Now, yourself, what is you? Like, are there a question like, what is you? Okay, you are not the body. You are not the mind. You are the soul. You are the being. So, if you start paying attention to emotions, to thoughts, they are going to mislead you. Emotions are going to mislead you because emotion changes. Sometimes emotions can be affected by the weather. Sometimes emotions can be affected by what you see or the story. Let's say you are seated somewhere, then just hear the story about cheating partners. You hear the story about narcissists. And the moment you hear that, your mind is going to create the story and it's going to change your emotions. Whenever you change your emotions, you are not just changing the emotions, you are changing the energy So you add this peaceful energy, joy, calm, all of a sudden you are back to fear. You are back to anxiety. That means you've not balanced, and that's not inner union. How can you achieve the inner union anyway? It's not something that can be achieved by paying attention to your emotions. Mind you, all the emotions are good. Feeling bad and feeling good are good. Stop labeling things. Do not label things. The reason why you are hurt in the first place, or the reason why people have been hurting you, is because of labeling things. This is good. This is bad. This is evil. This is what? You shouldn't label things. Just look at them the way they are. The only way you can survive is by coming out of the mind and the body. You step into this being. You just being. Now, when you become the being, you are able to see the mind. You are able to see the body. You can feel something in your body, but you know that this is not me. These reactions, these changes, this transformation is happening to the body, not to me. So you won't freak out. You won't start panicking, trying to find solutions, because you are the being. You are this witness. You are this existence that has been there all this time. The infinity, the omnipotence, omnipresence, omniexistence. You are just this being. This is how you come out of the mind, and this is how you balance. You, like your mind, sees something similar to your situation, and your mind is cooking up things, creating stories, and you are there witnessing what the mind is going through. And you are not attaching yourself to the mind. You are just watching the mind without feeding it more energy. You are just watching the mind because you are this being witnessing what the mind is going through, the body is going through, what the mind is thinking about you, the mind thinking of you being separate. You are just watching the mind. You are not identifying yourself as the mind, not identifying yourself as the body. You are just watching. This is union. It doesn't take healing. You cannot heal all the trauma and the wounds because they'll keep on coming every day. Until death, you keep learning. There are so many traumas and wounds that you have. That means you have to wait till you die for you to reunite? No. So you go up. You realize who you are. I am not the mind. I am not the body. There are times you can feel the tingling over your body. Sometimes you can feel the home temperature. Sometimes you can feel some sensations. And you are just witnessing, because if you start paying attention to those same things, you are coming back into this body, and when you come back to the body, you start pushing each other. You start pushing each other when you come back to the mind. You start pull, chasing and run. So you are up there, just observing, witnessing. This one is a secret, not just to your twin, even to other things, to challenges, financial challenges, other challenges, even sicknesses. Your body is sick, then you come out of the body, you are watching the body, going through the pain, you are out there. Even when they mention death, you are not threatened because already you are not the body, you know that. This is so empowering, and inner union is this one, because you've calmed the soul. You are not thinking like a human being now. You are not the mind, you are not the body, you are not pushing. So when you do that, you allow the other person to become the body and start chasing. You are not doing anything to change the situation because you are watching. You are not thinking what you are going to do, not using the mind, what the mind is going to do in order to make things work, in order to change the situation. You are not trying to pay much attention to the body, that you feel in this way or that way, or trying to maintain the feeling, that time that you feel so good, that you want to hold on to that emotion. When you start doing that, you are back. You fail the test, so you just maintain there. And you are just being, and this is what they say, the power of now, Ekatule. You see the news, no attachment, no judgment. You just watching the mind, judging, doing whatever it's doing. That's the game of the mind. That's what the mind is going through. That's what the mind is here to do. Yeah. Well, I hope I've shared something. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your opinion in the comments. I would like to hear from you. I hope I've spoken something that can help. Thank you.